happening in Hollywood. George Clooney says his life has only gotten better since he met his wife, now Amal Clooney, and they had their kids. Clooney is one of Hollywood's biggest movie stars and was one of Hollywood's biggest bachelors. He has said himself that he would never get married, but now it has actually happened.
I have 2 children now. Yes, I am a father of 2.
And you said it would never ever happen.
Well, it's happened. I can't take it back now.
Successful and happy marriages are rare in Hollywood, but George and Amal have a fairy tale romance and seem to have one of the most beautiful marriages Hollywood has ever seen. Clooney met his wife Amal in July 2013 and was married in September of 2014 after proposing just 6 months after they met. Here's what George had to say about meeting his wife.
She came to the house in Como, but the funniest thing is my agent, he called me up and he said, there's a girl coming to your house that you're gonna marry. And I was like, you're an idiot. That's not gonna happen. And then in comes Amal. We stayed up all night talking, and then
oh, really?
I started writing her.
You wrote her?
A bunch of letters.
Like on pen and paper?
Yeah. We still write letters.
You still write letters?
We leave them on the pillow. This is not working out at all, this interview. And then I went to London. She was living in London, and I went to London to score a movie. I thought if you're ever going to impress anybody, it's at Abbey Road with the 150-piece orchestra there. And I called her up and said, you want to come see a visit over at Abbey Road? And she's like, yeah, I'm at a meeting at the Muslim Brotherhood right now, and I'll come right over, because she was in the middle of trying to redo a constitution for, for Egyptians. Her life and my life are very different.
Before we get back to the video, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. We would really appreciate your support. After they met, it did not take long for George to pop the question, but of course that didn't come without its challenges. Here's what the Hollywood megastar had to say about proposing to his wife.
It was a disaster.
Really?
Yeah, I planned it out. I'm not stupid. I planned the whole thing out. I've got a playlist with my Aunt Rosemary singing.
Oh, Rosemary Clooney!
And
come on!
Right. And I'm gonna get down and I'm gonna give her the ring right at the song Why Shouldn't I? It's a great song. So I've got it all planned out. I've got the ring in a little drawer behind her. I've made dinner. And we'd only been dating for about 6 months. The song starts and I go, I think there's a lighter to relight the candle, which I blew out. I think there's a lighter in that little box behind you. And she kind of pulls this thing out, this little drawer, and there's this diamond ring in there. And she looks at it and she's like, there's a ring in there. Like somebody left a ring there years ago, And I'm like on my knee, like, And so now the song is playing, and I go, no, I want you to be my wife, and I'm on my knee, I do this stuff. So she doesn't say yes until this horrible song called Goody Goody.
You put it on the playlist, but yeah.
Yeah, but that was supposed to be later,
right.
Like when we're dancing. And she's just sitting there like going, oh my God. And I literally said, listen, I really would like to marry you, but I also am not young, and I've been on my knee now, and I could lose a hip. And then she goes, oh, yes. And then and said yes. Oh. Thank God.
Before getting married, George said he had the easy life. But then after being married, the couple had twins, 1 boy and 1 girl. Jokingly, of course.
Right. She screwed my life up. Life was easy for me. And now I got twins running around.
Yes.
It was a surprise to the couple that they were having twins. The Clooneys were expecting to have 1 child. And when the news came in that they were having twins, it shook up the Hollywood star just a little bit.
That wasn't part of the plan, I want to say. You do that thing at 12 weeks where they go, hey, there's the kid, look at the picture of the kid. And I was like, yeah, there it is. There. And he goes, it's a boy. I'm like, it's a boy. And then he goes, and a girl. And I was like, what? Are you kidding me? Now it's the greatest thing in the world. I was terrified then. Well, I was 56 years old, and that just sounded terrifying to me.
Clooney is known to be a prankster and jokester, pulling some of his biggest pranks on some of Hollywood's biggest movie stars, like his good friend Julia Roberts, who he has filmed 5 movies with, and of course his good buddy Brad Pitt, who he has also filmed many movies with, like the Ocean's franchise. Those pranks haven't stopped since he became a parent. Here's what he had to say about getting his kids to behave.
At 3 years old, you're just trying to keep your kids in line. When they're asleep in the morning, And then I could hear them they start to make noises. They're fighting. You could hear the two of them getting, at each other or something. And I stand outside the door and I go, oh, hey, hi, Santa. And then, you hear Santa is there and he's like, oh, what are you? And I said, what are you doing here, Santa? He says, oh, I'm just making sure that the kids are being good kids. Wow. And I said, I think they are, Santa. And you can hear them going, we are, Santa, we are. And they come out and they're unbelievably well behaved. It can work on your parents as well.
George Clooney is known to be one of Hollywood's nicest guys, so to see him happier than he ever thought he would be with a family that he never thought he would have is a great thing to see. Thank you, George, for all the entertainment, and we are happy to see you happy. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so you will be notified for all of our future videos, and we'll see you on the next one.